you think Islam will eventually overtake Christianity here in the United States?
Worldwide, not just the United States. We have people converting every day.
And what leads a Christian man to convert to Islam?
When they read the Quran and they find the truth, and they read it in English, and they see how peaceful Islam is.
What are some large misconceptions about Islam here in the United States?
That Muslim women are suppressed.
And what makes you choose to wear the hijab?
My religion, I started wearing the hijab when I was 16 years old.
And what would happen if you didn't wear that hijab?
Nothing would happen. It's your choice.
And could you shake a man's hand?
No.
Do you find that interesting that women can't shake other men's hands?
No, I don't find that interesting. It's normal.
And why do you think Islam is the largest growing religion here in the United States right now?
Because of our Quran. Our Quran, our book never changes. It's one book, one language, one religion. There's Islam in all over the world.
Is it true that Muslims also practice polygamy?
Yes.
Would you accept another wife into your marriage?
In our religion, it says.
Islam's coming to America.
Islam's coming to America?
Yes, it's coming.
Wait, is this going to be
one day America will become a Muslim state, a Muslim country.
Really?
Tell Trump.
That's never going to happen.
Yes, it will happen.
That's never going to happen.
God is powerful.
It's never going to happen.
God is powerful.
Is that what everybody here wants? You want to see
That's one thing. Our goal is to make America Islam.
Really?
Islamic state.
Young man.
Yes. God is powerful.
It's never going to happen.
You control the hearts of Americans. God guides whom He wills.
Over my dead body will just become an Islamic.
يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره.
These are some of the rules that are included under Sharia law doctrine. Homosexuality is punishable by death. Criticizing the Quran is punishable by death. Criticizing Muhammad is punishable by death. Husbands can have up to 4 wives. Fathers have the right to marry off their daughters. All of that sounds totally insane to me. Do you think there are Muslims practicing Sharia law in this country, in America right now?
I think there's no question that that's happening, and there's no question that they're pushing for it to happen. I think the big issue is this. If you want to practice your religion in peace and privacy, you're welcome to do that in the United States of America. But if practicing your religion means others have to submit to you, that's not okay. So I'm Jewish. I don't eat pork, but I don't expect the grocery store to stop selling it. And a big part of what we're dealing with is mainstream Islam demanding that we change what it means to be in America to accommodate them. And that is not okay.
Trump proposed a complete ban on Muslims entering the United States. What do you think about it? 39 countries just got hit with new United States travel restrictions, and people are saying this could change America forever. The government says that this is about safety, but lawsuits are already flying in like crazy. They claim that this crosses a dangerous line. And here's what's happening. Under a new policy, millions of people from 39 nations are now facing major limits on entering the United States. Officials are calling it necessary to protect national security and to defend our borders. But there's many critics, because there's always critics for anything Trump does. And they're not holding back. Groups like the ACLU are taking this straight to court, arguing that this isn't just about safety, but it's about discrimination and shrinking who gets to come into America at all. And this is where it gets serious, because this fight isn't just about travel. Some are saying it's about power. And how much control should the government really have over who comes in and who goes out? And at what cost to our freedom? Is this more about safety to the American people, or is this more about control? So let me ask you, should America lock things down tighter for security? Or are we going too far? Personally, I think a country without borders and without security is no country at all.
A viral claim is sparking outrage across the internet, but is it really what people think it is? There is a heated debate giving viral fights now and is raising big questions about immigration, identity, and what it really means to adapt in America. Some voices online are claiming that cultural or religious values are clashing with the US Constitution, sparking strong reactions on both sides. But what's actually been said and what's been understood? If this is your first time here, I'm glad you found this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a conversation. As always, credit goes to the original creators for every single clip used in this episode. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes and awareness. It is not meant to hate or discriminate against anyone. In this video, we are breaking down the conversation, the argument, and why this topic is getting so much attention right now. Let's get into it.
Okay, we need to talk about halal because they are increasingly trying to sneak halal foods into our kids' public schools. Did you know that in Dearborn, Michigan, the only option available to public school students for meat is halal certified? That means that the animals have been slaughtered facing Mecca in an Islamic ritual with Islamic prayers being said over them.
In the school menu at Dearborn Public Schools is generating a side dish controversy.
The district now serves only halal meats that are permissible according to Islamic law.
Inside Dearborn Public Schools cafeterias, students have a variety of options. But when it comes to lunch items like cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets, here at this middle school, for instance, the meat is 100% halal.
But it's not just Dearborn. Last night, Amy Mack reported on X that they're trying to introduce halal foods into Wiley, Texas schools. That's the same school district where they were just caught sneaking in World Hijab Day without letting the parents know about it. This is also the case in Portland, Maine, which began growing its Somali population less than 25 years ago. And check out the town next to Dearborn here.
We now have over 50% of our students that are Arabic and practice the Muslim religion. We had no halal items on the menu when I started in 2022. And by the fall of 2023, we decided to start adding some halal items.
I'm going to repeat, halal meat is slaughtered in an Islamic ritual with the animals facing Mecca while somebody says Islamic prayers over them. And this is how it starts. Dearborn schools are like 50 to 55% Muslim, yet now all the meat has to be halal certified. They claim that the non-halal options are not cost-effective because they can cross-contaminate the Islamic slaughtered meat. No, really, that's what they're actually claiming. And then before you know it, you've got halal introduced into every school that has even a single Muslim student, and your taxpayer funds are now being used, just like the jizya tax, to fund Islamic institutions, Islamic candidates, Islamic businesses, Islamic rituals, and to further the advance of Islam in your own country and in your own public schools.
The Muslims are taking over New York City. You seen those? You seen those? Let them know that we are taking over New York City.
To show people and teach people what Islam really is about, what the Quran actually says, rather than the things that are being shown left and right in the media and whatever have you. So it's about clarity. It's about building a community and things of that nature.
And have you organized it personally? Are you with a company?
The organizer is my brother.
Do you think this is the behavior of a Christian? Do you think our actual Christian brothers and sisters behave like this? No. These are the extremist far-right versions of the Christians. This isn't what Christianity teaches you. What did Christianity teach you? Let me teach you. Let me show you something. Come and bring your cheek over here so I can slap it and you can turn the other cheek.
One of the misconceptions that is very common is that it's a religion of violence.
Yes.
And that its followers are people of violence, when actually the Quran talks about mercy repeatedly, far more than any book and revelation prior.
I'm going to keep sharing this kind of information until you guys are aware of what's coming. Watch.
If we have enough authority and we have enough power, we are obliged as Muslims to take the authority away from the people who have it and implement the Sharia. Now, I hope that can come in a very peaceful way. I hope that we can do that in a way, where there's no bloodshed. The Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, if the Muslims have authority and they have the ability to remove oppression, they must remove the oppression. So we believe man-made law is oppression.
So you believe America, Great Britain, all of Europe will be Islamic states living under Sharia eventually?
Inevitably. This will happen. This is the promise of God. I am convinced. I'm 100% certain that the Sharia will be implemented in America and in Britain one day.
Can we stop pretending like Islam is compatible with Western values? Islam isn't just a religion. It's a political ideology. It's meant to conquer, and that's what they're trying to do. And the clever thing about it is they're using our own freedoms to do it. So can we start paying attention now and do something about it? What's your take?
At its core, this debate isn't just one viral moment. It's about a much bigger conversation. It touches on immigration, identity, and the balance between maintaining cultural or religious belief while living within a country's legal system. For some, the focus is on unity, believing everyone should follow the same fundamental laws like the US Constitution. For others, it's about freedom, the idea that people should be able to keep their cultural identity without being forced to fully assimilate. And that's where the tension comes in. Because in reality, this isn't a simple either-or situation. The United States has always been shaped by a mix of culture and perspective while still operating under a shared system of law. So the real question is, Where is this balance? How do you expect diversity while also maintaining unity? And who decide what assimilation should look like? What makes this even complicated is how fast conversations spread online. Claims can go viral quickly, sometimes without full context, leading to stronger reactions and deeper division. So it's important to pause and ask, not just being said, but whether it reflects a bigger reality or just part of the story. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think assimilation should look like today? Where should the line be drawn? Let's talk in the comment section because this conversation isn't going away anytime soon. If you did this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss conversations like this. See you in my next episode.